Hello, Margie Rita here, and this is tip number 18 on the practical steps to achieving more success, happiness, and freedom in your life. And this is a lot of fun. This is about prosperity spending. We tend to spend a lot of money on a lot of rubbish. I was going to say something else, but a lot of rubbish that doesn't necessarily serve us in any particular way. Now, things like entertainment, you've got pay TV or Foxtel, going out to dinner, all those little things that we spend our money on. Perhaps we buy little treats for the kids, and look, that's great, and it's great to enjoy life. We might buy a whole lot of rubbish, food that we put in all the packets of chips and the lollies and the chocolate and the soft drink and everything, the alcohol that we spend money on that does not serve us. Now, I'm not saying that you have to cut all of that out, because it is a part of the enjoyment of life. However, we tend to overindulge in these things, is my point. We overindulge in these things that really don't serve us, and they are a waste of our hard-earned money. However, if you can take a little bit of that money that you have allocated to spending on those particular items, as I said, I'm not talking about cutting them out altogether, but take that allocation and spend it on something that makes you feel really good about yourself. So reallocate a small amount of that money. For example, one of the things that I used to do when we were really stressed out, and I still do this today, is I used to buy myself some oriental lilies. Now, depending on where you buy them, I could get a bunch of oriental lilies for about $12 to $14 if I went down to my local greengrocer's shop, my local fruit and veggie shop. And they would have them there for sale for $12 to $14. And particularly in the cooler months, those flowers could last anything up to 10 days if I looked after them. They put out the most magnificent aroma in the house and just looked stunning. I mean, they were exquisite. Every time I walked into the house, or into the central room in the house, which was our dining kitchen area, I was presented with this magnificent bunch of flowers, and everywhere I went in the house, I could smell them. That made me feel really special, really good about myself, and I felt literally prosperous. Even though we were completely stressed out financially, I felt really prosperous every time I smelt those flowers, and every time I saw those flowers, it really lifted me. That's what I call prosperity spending, and I would allow myself to do that each week. Allocate some of the money that might have been spent elsewhere that, wasn't really helpful to those flowers, and it was a small amount to really help lift me. It doesn't have to be a large amount of money. And choose something that makes you feel good about yourself. Give yourself a little present each week, just to make you give you that lasting feeling of prosperity and abundance and feeling good about you. So that's a great little tip. Tip number 18. Now, tip number 19, the next video, is all about the Lone Ranger Syndrome. Do you have it? Find out in the next video. I'll see you then. Bye for now.